Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this June 28th. After some showers and thunderstorms yesterday, some folks picked up some much-needed rainfall. Good soaking rain on the order of 1 to 2 inches, while other folks didn't get all that much. Most of it came yesterday morning toward the midday hour. Then it started to kind of just fade away into the afternoon. So we've had one cold front pass, and now the next one that we're waiting on is the one that's going to bring in the cooler, drier, less humid air that's going to be with us for the next few days. It's going to feel nice here for the end of June. When we should be baking in the heat, we're going to have a refreshing change. By the way, there is a dense fog advisory in effect for much of the WBKO viewing area this morning. The only exceptions are some of our counties out to the west, but if you're in Bowling Green, southern Kentucky, and east, you're under that dense fog advisory through 7 a.m., and even down into middle Tennessee, if you're headed toward Nashville, you're going to find some dense fog down that way. Visibility's not too bad here in Bowling Green. A little bit of ground fog, but it's once you head east of here and along the Cumberland Parkway, that's where you'll find the thickest of the fog this morning. So drive with caution. 83 was the official high temperature yesterday at the Bowling Green Airport. That happened at 10 before 9 in the morning. That was when the storm started moving in. So we only made it to 83. 89 is the average high. So we were 6 degrees below average for a change. And for the first time in, I think Shane said 8 days, we have not hit 90. We did not hit 90 yesterday. So, and it looks like for the next 7 days, we're not going to hit 90. That's how nice it's going to be. 70 was our low temperature, 67 the average, so we were 3 degrees above the average low for the day. 1 year ago, we had a high of 79 and a low of 65 back in 2015. Now, out at the Bowling Green Airport, despite everything you saw on radar yesterday, and some of you just got some really, really heavy rain, we only picked up 0.09. That's not even a tenth of an inch. 0.09 of an inch of rain at the airport, but that is in no way reflective of everybody's higher amounts between, as I mentioned, some folks 1 inch to 2 inches of rain. So officially, we didn't pick up all that much, but we know that, most places did. Today, though, we're seeing a few clouds this morning, and as I mentioned, the dense fog in a couple of areas, but it's just going to be a mostly sunny, warm, but less humid day. We're going with 88 this afternoon with a northwest wind at 11, which is going to make it feel even better. And then that secondary or backdoor cold front slips through this evening. Only a few clouds with that, but no rain. Mainly clear, actually, with some patchy fog possible again tonight. And a low of 60. And then Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be the best day probably out of the next 7. Sunny, cooler, and less humid with a high of only 83. And then we get down into the upper 50s for overnight lows Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That is bonus. That is just really kind of unheard of here for the end of June, going into 4th of July weekend. Thursday, which will be the last day of June, we'll see sunshine, very pleasant conditions with a high of 85, still the low humidity, down into the 60s, low 60s on Thursday night. Friday is the first day of July. It's also the day of Thunderfest, presented by the Kiwanis Club of Bowling Green out at the National Corvette Amphitheater. And that's where many of us will be Thursday or Friday afternoon, the first day of July, Friday afternoon and evening for the big fireworks celebration, live music, food, fun. WBKO will be there. broadcasting live. I'll be broadcasting live my radio show on Sam 100.7 that afternoon. I'll be also on stage bringing on some different acts and different things. It's just going to be a great afternoon. $20 per carload. Get as many people into that VW Beetle that you can, and you only pay $20. But it's we're gonna see a high of 87. A little bit more humidity coming back in as a series of disturbances just kind of linger along a stalled out frontal boundary. It's not going to be a washout. There will be that chance, though, of an isolated shower or storm Friday afternoon and evening. Better chance of scattered showers and storms Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's high 84, Sunday's high 85. That will be the best chance, 50% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, I will tell you this. Go ahead and just plan on an outing, a picnic, going to the lake, whatever you're going to do, shoot fireworks. I think you're going to be fine, but you're going to have to probably dodge a shower or thunderstorm at some point during the weekend, but certainly not a washout. And we're going to keep high temperatures in the low to mid 80s, which is going to really be nice. And then Monday, of course, is the actual 4th of July holiday. We're still putting in about a 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm and a high at 86. So as you heard, all the way through the 7-day period, not a 90 in there. No 90-degree temperatures. In fact, temperatures will be running below average for this time of the year. The weekend will be a little bit unsettled, but not enough to wash out any of your Independence Day plans outdoors. All right, that will do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day, and I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. And then later today, join me for my radio show at Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 between 3 and 7 p.m.